Compare it with yourself, okay? And here's some practice. How much does it cost to buy a potential customer, which is leads? How much to buy a lead? Can you calculate it? So if we spend 1 ringgit and 70 cents to get 1 potential leads, I think there's crazy good result. Because why? Even your name card, you go for event, that 1 name card, 1 pieces of name card, maybe you took 1 ringgit already. Okay? Or maybe you give a free keychain. All these things, it worth that already. And but we just need to have a right number for whatever your closing rate is. And of course, the percentage of closing sales. So here, the sales, of course, 10% lah. Okay, it's 10%. And sometimes advertising costs for online can be really high. Okay, which is higher than what you're doing, what you're selling. All right, we talk about costs, talk about MLM costs. And usually, product that can be sold really soon, easily online are what? The products that well educated in the market. For example, durian. Durian, what kind of education you need to give? Huh? You still need to teach them about like durian got what, vitamin C, vitamin what, you know, you need to put in all those or not. You need to put in like durian grow how long in the trees, then only you can't pluck it, you have to wait it to fall out. Do you need to teach all these things? Of course, no. No. You just say, hey, my durian fresh from my own personal tree. Who want? Place order. I give you a good price. Done. Am I right? What type is this? Musang King or what is you know, type of the durian? That's it. What else you want to explain? And that is what I call market education. If today I say SK2, everyone knows, right? Oh, the old auntie, I put the rice on my finger, you know, like that's why the finger is kept smooth and silky. But if today I say I launched a new brand, PK2, what the hell is PK2? Right? Nobody cares. So you need to educate again. Oh, SK2 is the serum for your hand. PK2 is the serum for your hair. Right? Oh, okay, serum for my hair, but I got no hair. How? Oh, my hair got no problem there. How? Oh, I don't realize my hair got problem, right? You need to educate a lot of things. You need to start educate here and start educate there, and you need to spend a lot of money. And that's what I call market education. And that is why most of the MLM is about health. You see it? Most of the MLM is about health. Because why? Health is the most difficult message and education to deliver to the market. If you are in health, most likely it will go into MLM. Because why? It need word of mouth or expert to explain. You can't, or you know, either you spend a lot of money like SK2. That's what. Okay, that's why. So product that can be sold immediately, effectively online usually depends on price and also customer knowledge. So same things goes to what? Insurance, finance. Everyone think that they know about investment nowadays. Okay, Bitcoin investment or not, NFT investment or not, or maybe even worse, money game investment or not. How many auntie uncle is being, you know, like lead that money game is actually another type of Bitcoin? I mean, misled. Why? That's also market education. That's why I say we need to learn from the scammers, right? They really know how to do market education, I tell you. Okay, hey, don't get me wrong. I didn't say anyone that in Bitcoin or in NFT is in scam business. No. I mean, these are the real deal. Those are the real deal. But probably is which group you are following. right? Which flag you are following? Some are just a fake flag that make use of the same blockchain name, right? So if today investment, yeah, as a financial advisor, you talk about investment, people will think all kind of, all kind of things. Oh yeah, oh I do Bitcoin investment. No, different. Any saving, any takafu, it's different. In your business, right? In your money, right? You need to have 2-3 type of risk: low risk, middle risk, and high risk. Bitcoin into high risk. You need to spend a lot of time and effort just to crazy explain that things. And that's what you need, a lot of education. So if the education is, the entry level of education is so high, definitely you cannot straight sell, hey guys, come in and into my AIA investment. Cannot. Cannot lah. You can't do that. But if you educate them, you say, hey, I got a way to know that are you making max of your investment value? I review it free for you. That's it. What kind of educate you want? You don't need to educate them already, right? Regarding the review, that things for them. That's why you got the right end goal and you got the right offer for that. They will come in, and the moment you review, you educate them. Right? So the offer you go in straight in online marketing. If you go in with something that need a lot of education in the final, as a final destination, for example, Feel and Trust, need a lot of education or not? Then that's not a right way to go for you to go in. Okay? So that's why if you want, you still the gear, okay? You still the gear, you want to do it. I just want to talk about Will and Trust. I want to get people that only want Will and Trust immediately. I don't want to educate so much. Okay? Can. Your ad spend will be expensive. Very naturally one. Because why? The market getting nature. Like, let's say we also got one friend just now doing like the money being frozen after people death, right? That one need a lot of education as well. It's not scam, it's a real deal. Everyone will face, but it need a lot of education. So if you go in straight in that things, unless I'm facing that problem at that very moment, or I won't care about you. So the moment I don't care about you, you need to speak louder in the market. You need to spend more money in the market education. Now, how many of you get this? Yes, I get it. Aha. Type in aha. All right. If let's say you just give an ebook, if you just give a checklist, what you need to prepare before your family members that have asset pass away. What education I need to get? No, I mean like regarding the action of getting the ebook, just get ebook lah. Fill out the form and get the ebook. I mean like you don't need much education, and whatever the education is already in the book. So that action itself have become so simple that they will give you the contact for the ebook or contact for the consultation. Okay. So remember, things that are easily sold usually around or below 150 ringgit, or in SGD you just convert lah. All right, around 100, below 100 SGD usually that you can sell online. But of course, you don't tell me like, oh, Apple 2000, 4,000. The one also can sell buy online, right? Of course can, but you know how much educate they spend on you, right? How much educate they already spent? How much money they already spent on you? No, per item. Let's say if beauty salon, beauty products, a mask, face mask, just place on your face lah. That's it. Nothing education you need. Just put on your face. No matter how ugly is it black, is it white? Ladies don't care. What they care is after I place my face, I put it down. Oh, I look pretty. I look blinking. I look glowing. That's it. That's what they care. So that things itself, you don't need a lot of education. So usually masks are sell at around what price? 40 ringgit to 80 ringgit. And it can so easily. But if today I tell you this Botox serum that you inject yourself for 3 months, sell you at 500 ringgit. Yes, Botox, as everyone know, but you dare or not? You won't able to sell, okay? Because why? First, you need a lot of money commitment and you need a lot of knowledge commitment.
AdHelper ini the one-stop solution.
Make it all so easy and simple.
I realized that there's a simple and effective way for running the ads.
We can create banners and landing page.
Dalam AdHelper ni, nak buat Facebook ad boleh, nak buat banner boleh, nak buat posting boleh, dan ada beribu-ribu template.
I never thought that I would be able to create banners and ads and then post it online and going online.
I can now edit and create and publish new ads within 2 hours, which has made my life so much easier.
People like me who know nothing also can design a landing page in less than 1 week. Because it's all play and plug, everything's in there, just make full use of it. And yet, it looks professional. Amazingly, it's all done by our own.
It's so different from what I've been exposed to previously. I didn't hesitate to sign up because I felt that this is something definitely need how to do marketing and sales in the new era.
Sangat-sangat membantu bagi mereka yang baru dalam digital marketing. Dapatkan AdHelper.
AdHelper and Jeff will be guiding us all along until we succeed.
So it's really huge step and huge change in my business.
Thank you to AdHelper for creating this wonderful tool.
Thank Jeff and AdHelper team for all the hard work. Very grateful to have them to help us.
Thank you, Jeff and the team.
Thanks to AdHelper.
Thank you to all of you who assisting me.
Thank you very much, Jeff and AdHelper. Thank you so much.
Dan saya ucapkan kepada teams AdHelper selamat maju jaya, dan mereka yang mencari platform mana yang sesuai untuk digital marketing, contact Jeff and the team. AdHelper terbaik.
Recording in progress.
Jeff Lau is a multifaceted entrepreneur with a strong track record of success as a business coach, leader, and visionary entrepreneur. Recognizing the need for businesses to streamline their online marketing efforts, Jeff and his team worked tirelessly for 18 months to overcome numerous challenges in their quest to found AdHelper in 2017. Since then, AdHelper has made a profound impact on over 10,000 merchants across 70 diverse industries, helping them to achieve outstanding results in the digital space, from generating millions of dollars in online sales to improving brand visibility and customer engagement. Thanks to Jeff's visionary leadership and expertise in digital marketing, AdHelper continues to be a driving force in the industry, empowering businesses of all sizes to achieve their goals and thrive online.
To even know what is strategy, you need to understand what is business. Business is about building relationship. Customer base is very important. It's never about how you make money in the first place. It's about how you grow your customer base. Building your own customer base as fast as you can is the most important. If you want to capture a market, you need to capture a market real fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Jeff Lau.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Now, if you hear my voice, if you see my face, can I get a hi in the chat? Can I get a hi? And if you're ready, okay, for day 2, come on, turn on your camera. Every single one of you. Can I get everyone turn on the camera so that I can see you, I can feel you, I can, at least feel your energy and know that you are there supporting me and listening to me. Can I have more camera on? Yeah? Shall we? Yes. More. Come on. Alright, okay. So, how about Show me your hand. Where is it? Can you wave to the screen? Yeah. Left hand. Yeah. And then high five to the screen. Come on, high five, high five, high five, high five. And most importantly, give yourself a big, 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 big loud applause. Yeah. Good job, good job. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. How many of you is feeling excited? Come on, type in the chat. Excited. Can I have, all of you typing excited in the chat so that I know that you are ready? Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Yesterday, we did talk about a little bit about AI, on how we serve, how we generate the Excel sheet as well, the Google Sheets, and to find out the positioning, the bait, the purpose, right? So the purpose is very, very important. And yesterday I did talk about those, and I hope that you did. All right, I see a lot of you. You really did your homework. You watch a video, you watch a bonus, and in the Telegram, and then you submit in the Telegram as well. So today, okay, we're going to talk more. Okay, I'm going to show you more, and it's all about execution. All right, execution. Actually, strategy and execution, guys. Which one do you think that is more difficult? Is strategy number one and execution number two? Which one do you think that is most difficult to you? Well, a lot of people says that execution. Okay, but actually, which are more important? Both are equally important, right? But a lot of people, you learn a lot of strategy, you know a lot of things, but you couldn't step out you couldn't put in on the first step. But don't worry, I can guarantee all of you here today, you will see something that you even if you are very, very non-tech savvy, you will be able to do it. Okay? But before we go into those, when you walk your step, right, you need to understand what is myth and what is truth. You don't walk your step blindly and do things blindly. You need to understand where is trapped. Am I right? You need to avoid some traps. And the biggest trap in this world, right? I always say this to my mastermind student as well, my one-on-one guidance student. And even, we print it on the t-shirt. The biggest prison in this world is in your mind. Okay? We are always being trapped by our own understanding. That's why some people say that if you couldn't really make money out of what you know, what your understanding is, all right? You can only make your money within your knowledge. You cannot make money out of your knowledge. That's why every single one of you here is attending class, right? And what are the myth and truth? Okay, can I get all of you? Okay, more camera on. Can I get more camera on, please? I hope that all of you is ready. And if you are ready, please just turn on your camera. Don't be shy, right? Don't be shy. And just turn on your camera. At least I know that you are there. I can feel you. I can see more interaction. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. So the moment you turn on, right, I got a big screen looking, I'm looking at the screen here. I can see people here. The way I present might be different. Okay. So how many of you here run ads before? You tried run ads, you try get customer, you run ads before, type me. If you did not, give me an X. Okay. All right. But even if you did not, mostly you heard about these three things, right? The moment you're running ads and getting customer online, you always come to these three things: settings, copywriting, and branding. Which one do you think are the most important element in your marketing, internet marketing success? Is it 1, setting? Is it 2, copywriting? Is it 3, branding? Which one is this? Go ahead, type me in the chat. Don't choose everything, okay? Don't choose all right? Okay, is it number 1, setting? Number 2, copywriting? Number 3, branding? All right, okay. Okay, I can see some people choose setting, some people choose copywriting, some people choose branding. All right, cool. But when it comes to settings, right? Okay, when it comes to online marketing, it's always about something similar to human life, okay? Because you're selling something online, you're selling something to human. So let's make example, okay? Let's make an example. Do you guys agree that doing online business is all about building relationship? Or I mean, you don't need about online business. Building business itself is about building relationship and exchanging value. How many of you agree? Say agree. Okay. So if it is about value and value exchanging and building a relationship, so let's talk about relationship, shall we? When we talk about relationship and in settings, I always like to bring up these samples. How many of you tried or play with or used to, involve in the dating apps, Tinder, I don't know, coffee and bagels or whatever it is? Anyone? Say me? You know what? Always, right, when I ask about this one, right, nobody answer one. I don't believe you never use before, lor, right? You download and try before also got lah, right? But yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your I don't know, is next to you. Then you don't agree. you don't say admit it. But yeah, it's okay. But what I'm trying to just explain is, building a relationship is something like, okay, let's say in Tinder, in all these dating apps, you do setting, right? Okay, what age I am, what location I am at, what are the people that I'm looking for, the age, the group, the interest, and stuff like that. These are settings. Am I right? So the moment if we put in a lot of settings, right? For example, even if one day this dating apps become super smart, maybe really soon have that, I don't know, right? So it becomes super smart, and you key in all your criteria. Says that, I want a boyfriend that really take care of me, listen to me, accompany me whenever I go, and help me carry bags when I go shopping, and when I'm sad, he try to make me happy, and when I'm happy, he also happy with me, and whenever I go, he follow, and maybe even things like I don't know, maybe you can put the list can just go on, and ended up, who knows the settings, and then the AI return, hey, I think you need a pet. You understand? Am I right? Sometimes, right? How many of you here agree? A lot of time, especially to those that married already, a lot of time, right? You don't marry to people that, when you're young, you set all those criteria. I want married to the person have to have this, has this. Eventually, you met, you like it, then it's done. Am I right? The relationship is there. So it's never about all these settings. How many of you agree here? Say agree. All right. So, but of course, you got certain criteria in your life, but sometimes you need to let the settings to be wider and open for more choices. So actually, in nowadays, right, settings is no longer the most important things. Especially even in Meta, even in Google, right? Settings is not the most important thing, because they got the AI that will learn your audience. Back then, maybe like 10 years ago, maybe yes, setting is still something really crucial, but nowadays getting broader and broader, especially if you are starting just smaller budget. If you're just starting a smaller budget, right, and you're trying to put in a lot of settings, it will actually limit the reach, limit the learning, limit the AI as well. So it will end up become, if someone say yes, that's it. If no one say yes, also that's it. Okay. So let's talk about copywriting. Same things goes to relationship as well. Imagine every day, if you are if you constantly you receiving a letter under your doorstep, okay, says the moment you open it up, oh, like Shakespeare poem like that, okay, or maybe super good literature, and then praising you. Oh, I liked you. I like your smile. Every day I saw you at the at the bus station, and you are my dream lady. Ladies, if you have been getting a letter like that, but you got no idea, you never met this person before, will you fall in love, or you will go for police? Type in police. Yeah, type in police. Now that's what happened, So, a good copywriting has to be if the person already knows you, or at least they have some connection with you. Because if copywriting really works, right, then better you just take your parents' love letter, copy paste, and then just go chase whoever that you want. Just go chase after whoever you want. Does it work that way? No, right? Scam. Yeah, people will just go for police eventually. So, copywriting is still not the most important. But what is more important is not the copywriting, it's the message indeed. Okay, everyone type in message. Type in the chat message. Right? Message, yes. Okay? The message is never related to the language. It's never related, how good you are. You could use a very, very layman term to tell something. Or you can also use a very, very advanced wordings, because each people, every people, they will attract different type of audience. You will have different charisma. You will have different audience to attract. But sometimes, right, our audience, they just like you do curse word. Can you do copywriting and do curse word? Maybe people will love you, right? Because that's the charisma that you're going to attract a group of people that like to see the vulgar word that you wrote, because they can feel, wow, this person very real. There is a possibility. So copywriting is still not the most important things in my opinion, especially even in today. You got AI, you got AI to generate copywriting. You can just ignore this already. But still, what is the message in the copywriting that you're trying to bring out? That is the purpose that I'm trying to tell you guys yesterday. And that is also why a super title structure is very important. Because a super title structure, it is the structure that have purpose, have objection handling, and also have the time frame. Purpose, objection. And most of the time, people read the first title. If there's something that they want, they already click in. So you might not even need a very, very good long copywriting. Third, branding. Okay? Branding is something like, I always say this. Branding is always a product of sales. It's never about how good you present yourself. Yesterday I also explained about this one already, right? It's never about how good you present yourself. KFC means nothing to vegetarians, right? And Starbucks is not for everyone as well. But what is your brand and how are you going to build your connection? If today your brand, you run a lot of ads, but nobody actually click on, maybe you just run ads and sell. You're trying to sell. You're going to spend a lot of money. But if today I say, okay, never mind, I'm just free launching. Everyone can get my beauty serum for $1. Everyone just go ahead and try. Is it true? And then they receive it. Do you think that you will have a good brand? Immediately, not just brand, you will have a good, huge customer base. And with customer base, you have word of mouth. And a lot of time people thought that, okay, I need to just rely on word of mouth. I need to be good. I need to dress up. No. It's value adding. How are you going to add value to others? What is the connection bridge? What is the things that you are doing for others? So everyone type in this, all right? Branding is a product of selling. Once more. Okay, type in the chat. Branding is a product of selling. First, when I say sell, right, it's always about passing something to others. It's never about collecting money. Why? You think that you do free, right? Or free one-on-one with me, people will want me? I mean, like, let's say if you are doing, I don't know, maybe insurance, finance. Oh, let me help you to revise your policy for free. Do you think that people will want it? Yes or no? Maybe not, right? Because people don't know you yet. People don't even know you yet. Before they even know you, they need to commit to you. Getting something from you is also a commitment, even though it's free. Okay, but just that the commitment is much lower lah. They will have started to think a lot of things like, hey, why is it you're doing free? You know, things like that. Is this a scam? Okay, so it's also very important for us to understand that even if you give free, if the way you do things is wrong, which means it's wrong. So, I mean, I'm just gonna give you some samples here. Okay, yesterday I did talk about this sanitizing product. How many of you agree, still remember? Raise your hand. Yeah, you still remember? Okay, good. So this person started after COVID, all right, and then collect 1,200 leads. So the reason being is that I told them this strategy, and this strategy actually I kept in my heart for many years, because 7 years ago, 7 years ago before I meet them, I actually talked to the supplier factory, the manufacturer themselves. So the boss, right? The moment I sit in, I walk in, I thought that, hey, today, you know, I'm happy. I want to meet this boss to talk about some collaboration. Then the boss is like, yeah, Jeff, I tell you, this product cannot do in Malaysia one. I already tried for 7 years. It does not work. Cannot one. But you can go and try Thailand. You can go and try Singapore. You can try Indonesia. But you know, you don't do it in Malaysia. You know? And then I said, oh, no, I got my own strategy. I got my own way. Then he stopped me there and said, no, you know, this one, you have to sell like this. You have to sell like this. You have to sell like this. Started to teach me. Okay, that was like, deep down, you know, sometimes, right, I'm also very naughty one. If the person is really being very, you know, what you call, I'm humble, and if the person is not humble, then I would like, okay, right, you want to play arrogant? Okay, I bring out my iPad, I just look at the things that I prepare. Initially I thought that I prepared some slide, right? So I just open up, scroll my slide. Oh, okay, yeah, listen. And eventually, right, I still remember. Okay, this boss, because I want to bring this strategy to him, but he just doesn't listen. Then he talk all the way, and after that I just silent. I never respond to whatever he talked, and then he stopped. And we both of us silent for 1 freaking minute. You guys, do you know that how awkward it is going to be, you know, for that 1 minute? All right? That's just silent. Then I look at him. Oh, you done? I purposely asked him that. Oh, you're done? So, can I talk now? Say, okay, you talk. Then I close my iPad and say, boss, if you have been trying the same way and it does not work, it does not mean this product is not good in this market. And if the product is not good in this market and you're trying to sell it in other country, it will end up the same as well. What you are lacking here is not because of the market is not responding to your product. What you're lacking here is you are lacking the knowledge of the strategy on how you're going to build the relationship and how you're going to reach out to your audience and customer. After that, I've just presented the entire idea. It's a very simple idea, right? For 5 to 10 minutes, I close my iPad, I walk out. I said, boss, you go and think about it. I walk out, all right? And then I go inside my car. And the moment I go inside my car, I was like, shit. Because why? The person that introduced me to this boss, right, is going to be questioned. Am I right? Because I'm being so rude. So I was like, oh my God, all right, I don't know what this boss will talk to him because I don't want to do anything with him already. Then just as I go inside my car and start thinking that, my phone rang. Okay. And the person that introduced me to that person, to this boss, he said, first sentence, I still remember, hey, you just met the boss. I said, yeah. What happened? What you tell him? Then I was like, what he tells you? Okay, I told him something, but what he tells you? Then he say, I don't know what you tell him, but he really, really like you now very much. Okay, I was like, oh, okay, good. At least this boss, right, is still someone that like it's not too arrogant. They still can listen. He still listen. Okay, all right, okay. Then maybe I can work with him. But after 1 month, I collect the samples from him. It's not what I want. So I decided that, if it's not ethical, if today I ask for something and what I receive is something else, how am I going to proceed? Am I right? For long term. So I keep the strategy with myself until I meet this person. This person and come in and tell me, okay, hey Jeff, this product, I don't know, like maybe this profit margin is not that good. Maybe can you suggest me to sell the beauty serum? I said, no. Now you should do this. So what you do, you just one tap, okay? This tap, bring out 3 pieces because one single tap of it, all right, it will become 5 liter of sanitizing water, sanitizing detergent. Okay. And actually, in this industry, right, the real costing is never about the chemical. Am I right? Do you guys want to guess where's the real costing at? Okay. No, it's not the packaging. It's not the packaging. It's the logistic. The detergent that you buy from a grocery store, it is that pricing. I mean, like maybe 15 ringgit. I mean, like in Malaysia, 15 ringgit, 20 ringgit, or in Singapore, maybe around 10. It's because the main costing is a liquid. It's heavy. Okay, so it's liquid, it's heavy, and in the logistic, it's gonna have some costing, and 90% of the cost is actually the logistic. It's never about the packaging, the plastic. No, it's not the plastic. It's not the chemical. So the moment I saw this, I know that my strategy will work because client actually, the entire market is still new, but nowadays it's quite common already, right? So, but back then it's still new. So I asked them to pull out 3 pieces, put in an envelope, zip it, and then create this landing page. How many of you want to see the real landing page? You see the real landing page? Say me. Yeah? Okay. This one. Okay. And create a banner, free to claim 15 liters. Okay. And for free. Entirely for free. So what they really need to pay is just 10 ringgit delivery. Okay, 10 ringgit delivery. And just because, just 10 ringgit, right? Can you imagine 10 ringgit they sell until they keep packing, and then the message keeps coming in, ding, 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 and they keep packing, and then shipping out. And that's how eventually they reach out even to KKM, the Ministry of Health. Because the people that are actually asking for samples, there is also people that from this department, there's people from factories, there's people from FMBs. Okay, the moment they receive it, they use it, they say, hey, this is very good, I want to buy it. And they buy in bulk. Now, how about that? How many of you learn something, say, wow? There, eventually you just expand your customer base like that. The most important thing is expanding customer base. And not just that, okay? Not just that, people will there's people says that, hey, I want to be your agent, I want to take, can you teach me how you sell? It's as simple as that. It's really, really a simple idea. But is it matters, the profit margin? No. At this situation, it doesn't matter. Because this is a common product that you need everyone to try. That's a lot of time, right? People trying to sell something, but they are reluctant to let people even the product yet, felt the product, felt the service, get something, do something first. And that's also why I keep telling, okay, branding is a product of selling. If you don't sell, you got no brand. Sell means some people get some value from you, and they are convinced to receive the value from you. All right? Okay? So the moment you design a strategy, you must always come back to these 3 steps. All right? Yesterday we talked about understanding your customer, creating your bids before you even cast your net. How many of you here, you used to spend time to think about bid? None. Okay, there's some, okay? So not many people constantly thinking about what is a bid. I'm not talking about video bids, okay? I'm talking about the way you build connection with others. But the one bid, right, will never work for all fish. Different people, different audience, you need to design different bids. And that's also why the first lesson of creating of strategy is always about how you're going to craft a bid. And crafting a bid is equivalent of crafting an offer. Because a bid can be an offer and an offer can be a bid. If it's low entry, then it becomes a bid. If it need to pay, then it becomes an offer. Make sense? Right? But of course, sometimes bid, you pay as well. Back then, before all this AI, do you guys actually realize ebooks or people that they came out with books is actually a bid? All right? And I still remember just 5 years ago, the moment I go into the bookstore, right, I see tons of trash book. You see the title is very good, and you buy the book. I buy a lot of book after I go home. Right? I just read a few chapters. I said, what kind of bullshit is all these things? Because they are just talking about, they're just dragging a lot of things. And it's rare to get really, really good book nowadays. How many of you agree this? It's really, really rare to get a good book. But actually, a book, a lot of time is actually a bid, especially ebooks, and especially, but eventually some people, they thought that, I sell a book and my book sells well. Then they rely on the book. No, you are supposed to have more things. And a lot of business actually stuck in this and they did not see. They got a good product that sells well, low margin, a lot of people looking for it, and eventually they just put everything, all their hard energy and rely on that one single item only. But they don't have time to build the entire funnel at the back. Okay, I mean, like funnel is like the side product, the upsells, the things that make the entire solution more complete, provide even higher value offers as well. Okay, yeah. I mean, like ice cream. Yeah, some are bits. $1 ice cream. Yes, that's bit. Okay, so but of course, in our business, how are we going to design it in a way that the bait will look delicious? Very simple. If you don't feel pain, your customer will not want it. Okay? If you don't feel like you're losing in the bait, like the crazy good deal, how do you think that your customer is going to feel that they definitely want to take it? It's same thing. I mean, how you guys go to fishing? Maybe some of you like fishing here, right? You need to really give good bait sometimes, or something that's special. It's either it's very good one or something that they never seen before. But nowadays, right, it's not so easy to come up something that people never seen before. Agree? How many of you agree? Okay, so you got to give something real good, something that your competitors will say that this guy, all right? But it's never about, I mean, like again, it's never about throwing price, okay? It's never about throwing price. You don't really need to throw price. But if you are being creative, you can do a lot of things. But at the same time, paid does not mean it's got to be real item. Okay? It is about knowledge, insiders, all right, insiders news, insiders tips that nobody understand, nobody see. So this student, she came to me. She says, "Hey Jeff, I can't play the video because the video is in Mandarin actually. So, but I can just tell you the story. Okay. So he said, Jeff, whatever I'm doing, we are focusing at a very very niche market. The business that fundraise, all right, need to be at least have 20 million revenue. But at the same time, should not be more than 100 million. I mean, like, if you do well, you do well, right? If you don't do well, then you don't do well. Most business is like that. But you want to look for the one that in the middle. This is going to be like, you need to pour in enough traffic and have good filter. Am I right? So if your traffic doesn't come in good big enough, then you couldn't filter up the. It's just like digging, like digging gold. Like you put in a lot of sands, then you're trying to, flush it out. Eventually, you get some tiny golds. Okay, but does not mean the market does not have this. There's tons of business that above 20 million the revenue, but not every business is good for fundraise. And also, the fundraising, they also picking the industry as well. Not all industry they fundraise for them. So it's actually super, super niche. So what I tell her is the logic is always the same. Okay, regardless you are selling high or you are selling low, human is human. So you just, first step, you need to work out what is your audience. Let's say if a boss, okay, they are at 20 million, they want to grow. All right, they couldn't reach the 100 million yet. What are the things that they are thinking in their mind? You need to sit in their shoe and start thinking like them. What is the information that they are lacking of? What is the knowledge that they are lacking of? Or maybe what even is the hardship that they're actually going through? And that, because of that, she created a video and talk about the knowledge, the tips, the things that people want. And after she just tell, okay, this is a mistake. The moment some people want to go for fundraising, they always talk the IPO, but in fact you got other choices, which is like this. And if you don't, if you want to know more, just go ahead. I give you a one-on-one consultation. All right, don't worry. Your information is going to be private, like protected, private, confidential. Okay, so and people just, then she run ads and getting people, getting leads, and then she created a funnel of filtering. Okay, she created a filtering like the process to filter up a good client, and ended up one of the client. Okay, I mean like she only spending a few thousand ringgit, but one of the client is actually 200 million, which is above already. So it's like, oh yeah, eventually I just realized that there's one audience 200 million. How many of you think that now you started to see something? Yes, say me. You started to see? Say me. Okay? It's never about you're selling high, you're selling low. Same thing goes to this insurance. All right. The other day I told you guys. And what he do is super simple. Initially, when he's trying to get client, he provides service, and people that came to him are the people that don't have money, or nobody want to serve. Then maybe the quality of customer is not so good, and then I tell him, just change purpose. What you need is just changing purpose. You want people that have money, then you need to talk about something that people have money. So he created this one, how to 3x your fixed deposit return. And I just tell him this, okay? I mean, let me show you guys the samples, right? Where is it? Yeah, this one. So the entire landing page, right? It's crazy simple. It's just this and this. How many of you think that this is crazy? Typing crazy. Just this and this. So one tips for you guys, okay? In your selling, right? In your landing page, right? Instead of tell people what you are, tell people what you are not. So here, not forex, not insurance, not money game, no lock period, simple withdrawal, regulated, safety. Just these 4 points. This is the exact landing page that the sister copy and MDRT in very first year. One of their leads, right? The saving itself is over 6 figures. Okay, out of the 300. So I think that this is definitely amazing, lah. All right, how many of you think that this is amazing? I mean, amazing. Yeah. So you need to understand one thing. Okay, your client is not surrounded by products. They are surrounded by life. They are surrounded by their parents. They are surrounded by their families, finance. The topics around them: parents, family, finance, career. Sorry, right? Interests, hobbies, the things that they care. It's never about your products that they care. It's the purpose that your product help them to achieve that they care. Again, let me repeat that. Right? It's never about the product. It's the purpose that your product help them to achieve that they care about the purpose, the end goal. Always focus on the end goal. For example, right? If there's parents, families, so you can always come out 2 types of insurance you need for elderly over 60s. Okay, 5 education fund that you can apply immediately. How to pay off 10 loan for 10 years in advance. How to apply for a 200,000 entrepreneurship fund. So these are the things that you can always provide. But you say, hey, but Jeff, I don't sell this. Yeah, you don't sell this, but you provide the service. Extra providing all this service, can you? Am I right? So if you can extra provide all this service, your client will have first perspective that, hey, you are different. Hey, you solve my problem. Hey, you know me. Okay, you will attract them that way. So same things goes to even, let's say, in beauty industry. Okay, how you can, what's the maintenance methods for elderly mothers? Tips to guide your child. I mean, like what beauty industry got to relate to child? Because it's related to women, right? So ladies, they got child, usually ladies got child, then you roughly, the age group, then that's the topic that every day, they're facing. How to take care of your child. Like if they take care of the child, the wrinkle will be lesser. Okay, you help them to take care of the child, they have more time to spend on your beauty. You don't help them to take care of the child, I mean, like, you don't give them this kind of tips, you cannot attract their attention. They got no attention, then you got no chance to sell them the beauty. How many of you felt like this? Yeah, this is so true. Haha. Okay, so maybe even some, right? Some ladies, they want to start their own business, right? How to start your own beauty sideline with zero capitals. How to maintain a beautiful appearance with minimum capital. How to enhance your charisma, enhance your charms. Okay, and the list goes on. There's tons of things that you can always go in. All right, you want to see more? Type in more. Okay, up till now, still good? Why am I seeing the camera? I mean, like, can I have more camera on? Yeah? Come on, don't turn off your camera one. Okay? And okay? Here's one of the sample. Okay, solar panel. How many of you agree that solar panel is definitely a super high ticket? Okay, good. So if today, right, you saw if for solar panel lead gen, right, if you really have a good have a big house, then you run ads. People, if you just get the people that wanted to a solar panel. But what if I tell you, right, this audience, okay, this student, he's every time I tell this story, right, I will first like, yeah, it's a waste. It's kind of a waste. But anyway, he came to me during COVID. Okay, yeah, this is a COVID sample. So during COVID, what happened? All the factories, right, need to cut costs. Am I right? So all the factory need to cut costs, and nobody will actually wanted to, like suddenly wanted to invest into, things like this. And you can't go out there. And usually the audience, the client that they want is factories. Because a household, right? Very simple. A household, if you install the solar panel, let's say 20,000. Okay, around that price. Okay, 20,000. What's the electricity that you are saving every month? Assuming you are spending around 200 ringgit, okay, $200, I don't know. Okay. And your solar panel can help you save 50%. All right. So how many years you need to save back for the 20 years, 20,000? Does it make sense to end user? It's kind of not make sense, right, for end user, unless the end user, right, they got a really, really big house. But normal end user, normal house, usually the people won't, and most people staying in condo nowadays. So the first step, then he talked to me, he said, hey, Jeff, I know everyone can install solar panel. You got the landed house, then you got the factories, also you can install. Then you can cut down the electricity. Then I asked another question is, which one is more possible? He said, actually, I think end user. Then I say, no, I don't think so. I don't think end user is more possible. In fact, factories, manufacturers, the possibility is higher. Because why? The moment they cut 50% of the electricity, is already maybe, I don't know, maybe saving 10 to 20,000 every month. How many of you say agree? Yes? Right? So I just tell him, okay, you need to focus on factories and manufacture. But then he said, cannot, now COVID. I cannot go networking, I cannot talk to boss. Then I asked him, but you can lead gen. He said, how? Okay, very simple. Again, back to the basic. What is your audience thinking? You want to reach out to the manager or you want to reach out to the boss? Boss, definitely, in this case. Am I right? In some case, right, you want to reach out to corporate, you are not supposed to be giving the bait for boss because the boss don't care one. But you are supposed to create the bait for the management level. Okay? But in this case, he need to create a bait for the boss because all the boss, one thing, what are they thinking? Cutting costs. Don't spend much. No sales. Am I right? So if cutting costs is more related with whatever he's doing, cutting costs, okay, I asked him to prepare an ebook. So this ebook is very simple. Okay, he prepared an ebook and prepared the landing page. Okay, 9 useful cost-saving tips for manufacturing business in Malaysia. Okay, no need to lay off your employees. These tips are even useful after MCO. Okay, and the details is here. Okay, how to plan business strategically, how to identify cut down office, how to cultivate a culture, how to use electricity wisely, and more. And he even take it a next step. Okay, he even put in like where you can get loan, how you can get money to help your company to go through this crisis. And after that, you got this form and you got the author. Okay, author. Okay, during this time, many factories facing close down, and as myself, I have spent 3 weeks of my time reading over 15 business article online, attended more than 22 hours business webinar at Zoom, talked with many business experts, and therefore I'm compiling this book and giving it for free for others. Within 1 month, he get 300 manufacturer contact in one single state, Johor only. How many of you think that this is crazy? Typing crazy. And you know what's the best part, The best part is he knows their company name, not just that. He knows their position, not just that. He knows the product they're producing. He got the contacts, he got the email. So this is so much better for you to go out and network and pass SIM card. Am I right? And since then, right, after 3 months, he stopped subscribing my tools already. I was like, huh? Why? I got enough already. 300 leads. All is manufactured. And then, but of course, he actually fly to my city and to meet me and to buy me a food and to talk and to meet up. right? Eventually after 1 year, after the COVID restriction is lifted, so he fly to personally meet me. But I always say that this case, right? If he can take it to the next level to provide different more, you don't really need to do networking anymore. Am I right? But still, he told me it's because, right? Oh, I got too many leads. I got customer already. We got the projects goes on for like 1 or 2 years also. But that's why we need to stop the ads now. How many of you one day you want to come to me and say, hey, Jeff, I got too many customers. I want to stop my ads. Say me. Don't you dare to stop my ads. Okay? Don't stop the ads. You should never ever stop the ads, my friend. That's wrong. I've been telling you that's wrong. You should never ever stop the ads. You should always keep focusing and building up your customer list. You can always put them in waiting list also. Hey, come on, Rolex do that to us. Right? So you can always put them into waiting list or whatever list, but do not ever stop looking for customer. Do not ever stop running ads. If today, right, you know that you go and study those big company, maybe, I don't know, Fortune 500 company, you study their financial report, you will know most of the company, right, 70% their costing is marketing. All the big brands, 70% of their, some goes to even 80 or 90%. Marketing is so crazy important in a business. Then, all right, it can be anything in your bids. It can be ebook, it can be free gift, it can be no-brainer deals, it can be maybe some new and unique idea items, games, lucky draws, campaigns. But these are actually the things that you should always focus in doing. But in fact, as a business owner, what we are always focusing? Making friends? Yes, nothing wrong. Okay? If you like friends, if you're an extrovert or you like making friends, nothing wrong. But as a business owner, your job, I mean, of course, some people say that, hey, my job is to look for investor. My job is to expand the business. If you've got no customer base, you don't talk about expand. That's the first things that a CEO or a business owner should always focus on, is how you are going to design your bid. Because these things, right, you cannot pass it to a marketer to do it for you. Again, I'm not I know there's a lot of marketer here in this room also, okay, that you provide service, but it's fine. Don't you guys agree, right? You will want to work with a boss that really know their business. How many marketers here agree? Say, type in agree. It's going to make your job so much easier. Or else, right, if they, most of the time, right, the boss does not even know the bid, and then they ask you, you are a marketer, you tell me. No, you are the boss, you tell me what's the bid that you can provide. Then I help you to amplify it. If you as a boss, you don't do that, okay? If you as a boss, you don't involve in your own business, your own bid crafting, right? Don't even, your bid and offers crafting. This is very important. Then you don't even talk about like getting a marketer to run ads, to get popularity, to get traction, to get reach from traffic, from offers, right? No, that's not the way. We should always able to, as a business owner, you should always able to design your funnel. But again, funnel. Everyone type in the chat funnel. Okay, I'm sure you guys hear this often. Sales funnel, marketing funnel. But the reason why I always don't like to talk about funnel, right? Imagine this, okay? I don't have the chart now here. This is just something random that come into me. Okay, so imagine that you have the bait at the first part. Then you got the upsells. Okay, the first part, let's say you got the ebooks. After that, you got one-on-one. Okay, or then you got webinar. You got upsell, you got downsell, you got a package, you got all kind of design already. But if your ebook is not attractive enough, the first bait is not attractive enough, whatever you plan at the back, right, is mere waste of time. I rather you spend your time to just fine-tune and create tons of bait instead, and only focus on one service and or one main product. You have all different baits and focus on one only. Don't even think about the upsells and package or all these things yet before you even maximize the first traffic in, the first attraction. How many of you learn something here? Say aha. So don't even talk about funnel. You understand? Don't even talk about funnel. No point. All right? So you can actually take a photo down of this diagram, right? Bait, traffic, then is your offers. Offers is also very important. Okay, why? If you don't really know how to do offer, whatever traffic in, whatever ad spend you spend, you don't have an irresistible offer. You don't have an offer that people will definitely say yes. You're actually wasting all money. Am I right? So working on offer and working on baits is actually one of the most important lessons to all business owner. But many people, they don't understand. They always talk operation lah, cutting down costs lah, building up a team, all these things. Yes, these are important. But very simple. If today, again and again, if you polish up the way you craft your bait, you polish up the way you craft your offer. Even if you got no team, the customers saw your good bait and saw your good offer, they will throw money to you. Then you use the money to hire somebody, to hire a COO, hire somebody that good in operation, hire somebody that good in HR to help you to hire a team and build things. Okay, now that's the way you should work on, not the way that most people eventually. That's why a lot of business owners, they are stuck themselves in the business because they are they divide themselves too thin already in many other things. You need to meet client lah, you need to meet people lah, connect lah, all this networking lah, right? No, two things. If you think that networking is very important to your business, yes, then you only focus two things. One, crafting baits, crafting offer, and another one is you just go ahead and connect and have fun. Because whenever you meet someone, right, in connection, right, you need to know how to throw the bait as well. So that's why every people that I meet, right, if the person is a potential client, I'll definitely make sure the person will come into my my webinar or something. All right. So because you need to know your business. Okay. A lot of time we say this: traffic come first, then sales follow. Am I right? You got traffic, then you got sales. Actually, I've been using this slide, traffic come first, sales follow, for at least few years. But now I bring it to another level because I'm seeing so many things, and I feeling this deeply. Bait have to come first before traffic. You need to know how to design a bait. Many people does not really know how to design a good bait. A lot of people, they thought that a good bait, which means you just put in everything, you stack the value. Am I right? Stack, a very good, super package. Ended up, the moment you launch it, nobody care. Do you see that before, or you experience that before? You see somebody do that, or you yourself do that before? Say, haha. Yeah? Say haha. Because crafting baits and crafting offer is one of the most important things in entire online marketing or digital marketing or in business, okay? Because if today, right, we want to build a list, okay? How many of you recognize this? You know what is this, right? Do you know what is this? Type in the chat. Those that know, right? I know your age. Okay? Those that know what is this, I know your age already. Most likely, youngster does not know it. But I still remember, back then when I'm still a kid, I like to collect stamp. Then one day I saw my mother, right, collecting name cards. Then I was like, oh, mom, you got such hobbies, Okay, I don't judge, but your hobbies is very weird and very special. You like to collect name cards. Then my mom just smirked at me. I still remember that scene. I still remember it's so clear. She just smirked and said, hey, you don't know. This is money. I was like, huh? This is money? Oh, no, I don't dare to say loud. Okay, because that's at our the store. This and this is money. Oh, what? Mother, you keep money inside, is it? I said, no, you will know it in future. Then she never explained it. Until one day, right? Then I think back this incident, then I understand. Money is in the list. Okay? Money is in the list. But at the same time, we all know that we got tons of name card at our desk, at our name card holder and stuff like that. Am I right? How many of you have that? Still kept, maybe kept for 10 years already. Say me. you kept a lot of people that you know, but you never use it, right? Why? You don't have a good bait. You got no idea how to start the conversation with them. Make sense? Now, if you imagine that if you can create a good bait, okay, if you can create a good bait, every single one of the name card, okay, you know what to start with them, all right? You understand the business, you know what to start with them. Can you make money out of this entire list? Okay, even if you don't have this name card, okay, on your mobile phone, you know a lot of people. That's why I always say the fastest cash injection in this world, right, is always from the people that you already know, or even better, from people that already purchased from you before. But the most important thing is, what are the offer that you're going to provide them? What are the bids that you're going to provide them? Okay, learn something, say great. If up to down, learn something, say great. Okay. The next lesson that I want you to learn, okay? All right, I'm gonna introduce a student of mine, okay? Meet Karen, all right? A very, very nice lady, and when she came to me, okay, she's actually, she told me that she actually 55, 56 already. And when she started her business, I mean, 1 year before, she started her business 1 year before she met me. Okay? And she was, for the entire year, she started her own business of the menopause related supplement. Okay? And she came up with a formula, a really good product that endorsed by many people, right? Many people use it and they love it. But then she's struggling, she look for people to help her promote, and even like getting different marketers. Marketers cannot create result, marketers can create result. That depends. I always say this: it's never about the marketers that you choose. The marketers is, whatever all the marketers, right, that we're doing, right, is actually similar. But the main difference is the product and the business owner itself that make the success. Okay, so I tell her. Initially, she come to me. She says, "Hey, I'm really desperate. I need somebody that really, really good in marketing to help me. Can you help me, Jeff? Can you help me to run ads? I know I can even give you profit sharing." No, I don't go by profit sharing. Later, I tell you why. Okay, in a while, I will tell you why I don't go by profit sharing one. I say, I don't go by profit sharing. I will not run ads for you as well, but I can guide you to set up in the beginning first. Okay, I can guide you to kickstart. Once you got everything ready, and everything, you know that every single cent you put in, you can make money first. Then only you pass to marketer. Whatever marketer can help you to bring from, I help you from 0 to 1, and then the marketer can help you to 1 to 100 already. Because if the fundamental works, it works. If the fundamental does not work, it will not work. I mean, and the fundamental I'm talking about is the way that we sell. Okay, so and then she was like, I'm just one lady. I don't have a team. The one that actually helping me is my husband. My husband is already 70 plus years old. They actually retire and enjoying life one. Okay, so, but she said, I got no team. I cannot do it myself. I said, I'm sure you can. Until end of the day later, I will tell you guys, I will show you why even I got my oldest student is 71 years old. The 71 years old can also create result. Definitely you can create the result. And you are actually young. In my, all the students, 56 is very young actually. So I'm sure you can do it. Then she come into my one-on-one, and eventually I guide her for the first 3 months. Or she really, one thing I like about her, right, is she really, really work on things one. I say one thing, and then she really put on efforts, and then try and keep trying and keep doing without giving excuses. Okay. And eventually, right, because I keep telling her, okay, you're the best salesperson and marketing people to your business. Nobody else. And after 3 months, she started to see some result. Okay. Then on the month six, she actually received invitation from all the big pharmacies like Watson, Caring, okay, and other pharmacies as well. And she was so happy. She said, "Hey, this big brand going to invite me to have my product on the store. How many of you think that this is good? Say good." Okay. And I said, "All right, I'm happy for you, but let's have a chat." Okay. After, in the meetings, she go after the meeting with me, she reject all the pharmacy. Huh? Why? Why reject? Right? Because one reason. I just asked her this question. Are you expecting those store, right, going to sell your product? What's the purpose that you want to put your product on all this store? Number one. Are you expecting they help you to sell? No, right? How many of you think no? Shake your head. Right? Not possible because there's tons of product they won't specially sell for you. Eventually, you still need to sell yourself. Am I right? And second things, after your product, you leave it there half year, 1 year, expiry date already, you take back everything. Huh? And worst case, can you play with packages? Can you play with your pricing? Now you're growing stage. Can you adjust your pricing? Can you adjust your packaging? Can you adjust the different purpose and different funneling? No. Sometimes, right, we thought that we go into this kind of big store is like milestone in the business, right? Oh, milestone, I achieved this. In fact, it's not. It's handicapping yourself. Again, why? Because of the mindset. We always got this mindset, which is we like to rely on somebody else to make money for you. Depending on this kind of store, which means you thought that you want to depend on them to make money for you. But do you know why all the pharmacy reaching out to her? Of course, the product is good is one thing. Okay. Next things, she got her own customer base. People want to rely on her product for extra traffic. How many of you learn something? Say aha. All right. Don't leave the power to create wealth in someone else's hand. Okay. In fact, we should always think in the mindset how to let people rely on us. Not that we want to rely on others. How are you going to create a value that your customer gonna rely on you? Not that you rely on your customer to come back to you. Now, this is a very powerful fundamental, the mindset shift. Okay? You're gonna take some time, I know, but you can just write this down first, okay? And eventually, after 1 year, right? After 1 year, she even being invited to Cineplus, Trax FM, like even Hafiz and Gibos, The Star, and all these medias. How many of you thinks that really happy for her? Give yay. Can you type in the chat yay? And even better, after 1 year, she came back to me. She said, "Jeff, I'm really, really happy that finally she's able to break through 6 figures." I mean, like 6 figures is, to me, it's not too big. But how many of you understand one thing? 6 figures without team. Is it good? Still zero team. Okay? Still zero team. It's still good, right? It's super good. A lot of business, right? You got 8 figures, 9 figures, their profit margin is like not enough one. Okay? But this one is good enough. All right? Yeah, it's really awesome. So what are the strategy that you hit to a market that's going to help you to generate sales? And on another hand, another lady, I just close it up, but I just want to show you this set message. Another lady at the same time of Karen, I meet Karen and this lady at the same place. Okay. And she came to me. Karen eventually joined my one-on-one and says that, okay, I follow whatever you say, I do it myself. And this lady said, no, I will not do it. I cannot do it. I will want to still pass to marketer. Okay, fine. You can just go to marketer. And after a few months, then she come back to me. She said, oh, yeah, I'm getting result. I'm very happy. The marketer did good job. I said, yes, I'm happy for you too. Good job. Then the last message that she sent me is like, hey, Jeff, do you got interested in profit sharing again? You know, see, profit sharing and running ads for me. Then I got the bad news is I was betrayed by my own marketer. I was betrayed by my own marketer. They left me last year and created their own product. Very simple. If your product can sell, right? I mean, if I can sell your product for you, I can easily OEM the product that like yours and I sell myself. I got higher profit margin. Why I need to profit sharing with you? You understand? If for example, you think about the process. If I'm running ads for you, I'm serving the customer for you, and you are just providing the stock, then better I just OEM my own stock. That's also why I don't do profit sharing in that way. But in fact, the way I do is I guide my student, and eventually they grow until a certain stage. I think that yes, they already achieved the level that I want. Then I invest in them directly, and they still run their business. I get my profit or whatever it is, but I don't interfere. How many of you think that this is even better? This way is even better? Yes? All right? So, and not just that, okay? I'm not saying that, okay, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of good marketers that are ethical, all right? I'm pretty sure there's a lot. But still, again, as a business owner, you will want to hold the power to create wealth in your hand. Then your marketer helps you to amplify it. It can be a team that in-house you build. It can be an outsource that work with you. But still, if you don't have the way, you got no idea how your product sells, don't even talk about starting a business already. You are purely, right, just moving stock only. Buying stock from somewhere and then just looking for anybody you want to buy and anybody wants to sell for you. No, don't do that. Okay, learn something, say yes. Still with me? Okay. So another student, okay, meet Fanny. How many of you here doing MLM or maybe, maybe it's not like multi-level, maybe just 3-level, and then you are like agent, and then if you recruit somebody, then you can leverage maybe the group bonus kind of things. How many of you is doing or involved in things like this? Say me. Okay, affiliate, yeah. Okay, good. So I always tell people, okay, don't get wrong on what is MLM. MLM is actually a very beautiful marketing strategy. Okay, a very, very beautiful marketing plan. In fact, the reason why marketing is MLM works is because of this market education. You need to spend, you could start a brand and then you spend a lot of money telling the entire world that, the Japan, I don't know, maybe the Japan old lady hands is smoother than your face. Okay, and that's what SK2 do, right? That's what SK2 did, right? Spend tons of money to media and tell people that the Ama hand, right, is so smooth. Okay, so because why? Of the rice serum, trying to educate about the rice serum. So it's all about this market education. So in MLM, the reason, instead of spending money on all this media, they split the money into people that refer it. After all, it's still educating people because word of mouth. So the purpose is still about the spreading the knowledge and to people and market education. Tomorrow I'm going to have another sample, so I'm going to explain further on that. Okay, but just to cut it short a little bit. Okay, so I got this student to come to me and says that, hey Jeff, I'm working on this 3-level business. So they got slimming, they got makeup products, and they're trying to grow from there. Okay. And for 1 year, she got no result. Okay, she got no result. Following company ways, posting here, posting there, stuff like that. Okay, no result. I mean, like maybe the people that buy from her is like family and friends done. But very funny, nowadays, right? People don't have friends, no. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, people have a lot of friends. But nowadays, we really, really got limited real friends only. So if you look for people, then suddenly you got no friends already. So that's why many people, they are reluctant to go into this business. It's because, it's not so easy. Like, people say, of course, you don't need to have a product and stuff like that. Then a lot of time in MLM, insurance, and even property, okay, they always got this mindset. Oh, I'm no longer doing personal sales. All right, I'm doing recruitment. Okay, good for you. All right, it sounds like you are at a different level. But my friend, the fundamental is like this. If you don't have you don't have enough good sales, right, for your personal, the moment you recruit someone, how you expect the person going to excel? If the person did better than you, right, they don't need you. Am I right? If the person can do better than you, they don't need you. But if the person cannot do better than you, then that's why they joined you. Then you cannot provide anything. Then everyone is like, especially sometimes in MLM group, right? Ended up everyone is just hunger for sales. A big bunch of people that miserable, they got no idea what they should do. In fact, right, I tell her one thing. Don't think about recruitment first. The moment you need to do is, the one thing you need to do is create something that people would like to rely on you. What do I mean rely on you? Which means, imagine if she can have her own sales, she can have her own way in getting sales, and like for sure the closing rate, everything, the traffic in, the cost per leads, the even for the something like maybe the conversion rate, okay, the package, how much you can make money. All right, you got the entire system ready. Then the moment you release, say that, hey, I got not enough hands, I need more team members now. I'm recruiting for team members. And the moment you join my team, you will not need to look for family and friends. You will not need to do cold calling. You will not need to sell products. You just need to follow my process. How many of you here would say that, yes, I would give it a try? Say yes. Now, recruitment is easy already, am I right? Same things goes to all the, even for property, even for insurance and stuff. You need to focus back to the fundamental. And eventually, after 3 months, this one, they really achieve very fast. 3 months, after just 3 months, they are the top sales, top performance of the entire company. And she sell until the company out of stock. And not just that, the company leaders of the organization, the leaders, they want to, because she's based in Singapore, and they want to rent a bus and have a trip of 20 people, 20 different group leaders, everyone go in and watch her sell. Go into her event and watch her sell. And that's what I've been teaching her. How to fine-tune, how to create a good bid, how to create a good offers, how to even, sell, how to even do a market education and stuff like that. There's a lot of things in behind. All right? But still, I want you guys to understand one thing, okay? There's no one is going to be better than you to sell for your business, because nobody is going to try very hard to make you rich. They're going to try very hard to make themselves rich. They're not going to try very hard to make you rich. Am I right? So don't try to get the right person to make money for you. There's no such thing, right? There's no such thing as that. But in fact, you should always think on how people can rely on you. This is a huge fundamental change in the way we think. Same things, the moment you think like this, you will start to think how your client going to rely on you. What's the value you're going to create for them? What's the value that's going to make them stick to you? What's the bait that you can make them always come to you? Okay, that's the key. Still up to here, if you think that whatever I'm sharing is gold, type in gold. Okay. So always, how people are gonna rely on you. Be strong. Okay, the winner mindset is like this. If you want to win the war, you got to have the winner mindset. It's not about like how you leverage on others. That's people. Again, that's not what I'm going to teach you here. Okay, of course, sometimes we need to leverage on others. You leverage on others when you don't have abilities, but you don't stick to no ability forever. Am I right? You could leverage on somebody, but you cannot stay like this forever. So sometimes I still get, but Jeff, I don't have time, I don't have energy, all these things. Okay. The key is, all right, do you have the heart to learn? And do you know the resources? All right. And later I will give you guys the tools that I can make sure that you will definitely able to execute. How many of you promise me that you will definitely take action the moment I show you that things? Say me. You promise me you will definitely take action. Say me. And give no excuses. All right? So, I don't want to see I don't have time, I don't have energy, but this and all these things. Okay? If you are good, you can always start first and then you pass to your partners, you can pass to your employees, you pass on. A good leader, you pass on. Right? You don't need to do that things forever, but you need to know so that people down there don't bullshit you. How many of you bosses here, right? You always get all kind of bullshit that saying that, yeah, boss cannot do one, this one very hard, that is all very difficult. And ended up, you found out it's not that hard. Yes? Haha, type in haha. Yeah. Because why? Your employee is better than you. Then they can bullshit you. But if you are better than them, right? No way they can bullshit you. Okay? So, I'm going to do some survey. Okay, I'm going to give you guys to do some self-evaluation. Okay? Can we take some time? Just maybe a 2 to 3 minutes time to do this survey. This survey will help you to understand what's your situation at and also help me to understand what is your situation at. Can I? Yeah? Yes? How many of you nod your head? Yeah? Okay. Share the link, team. Share the link. All right. So you can always, based on this, just a 10 question, I think. Fill it up. Click on the link now. Everyone, can you click on the link and let me know, is it working? All right. So click on the link and fill it up. Fill out your name, your contact, and then let me know. You can just see, okay, what kind of bait to go with, what kind of channels, how many channels to go with. And then you will start to see, okay, what you're lacking of. All right. You will see that there's actually many other choices, many other routes, many other things that you should put effort in. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the link and yeah, does it work? The links? Okay, good. All right, go ahead and click on the link in the chat and then start filling up. Okay, start filling it up. Just maybe 1 minute or maybe within 2 minutes. Yeah. Don't think too much. Just just fill it up. Okay. And you need to be honest to yourself and to find out, okay, these are the things that I'm lacking of. Maybe out of 10 choices, you only work on 1 or maybe work on 2. Which means you still got 8 things that you can work on. Am I right? So there's plenty of things that you can work on. And if you're done, come back here and type done in the chat so that I will know. Okay, how is it? Anybody done? If you're done, then come back and type in done, okay? Okay, I think I saw someone done already. Okay, let's wait for maybe another 30 seconds or maybe 1 minute. All right, more of you, if you are done, come on, type in done. So I want everyone to do it, okay? All right, can I have more done? Okay, good. All right, okay. More. Now, if you are done, come back here and then turn on your camera, okay? Don't forget to turn on your camera. Yes, I'm looking at you. Yeah, okay, good. All right, okay. Another 15 minutes, 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds. If you're done, come back and say done. All right, good. Okay. So, secret number 2. How people with no experience, no copywriting skill, no designing talents, no technical knowledge, and they was also able to build customer, all right, online. And before I even show you the tools or show you how to execute those things, let's understand a few concepts first. Okay, are you ready? Thumbs up. Those that came back, turn on your camera and show me thumb up. I want to see. Yeah, more. Thumb up. Hello, where's your thumb? Okay, yeah, I have seen. All right, good. Okay. The common practice of advertising, right? A lot of time, right, in social media, people will create a post regardless it's a banner or it's a video, regardless, right? Okay, creating a post and publish the page. And what you do, hope for engagement, hope for like, share, or maybe even PM. Am I right? But let's say if you are lucky, if you're good enough, okay, your things is good, and people just inquiry, then you got to reply one-on-one. But of course, right, we got AI, we got chatbot or stuff like that. But still, how many of you here been through this, gone through this, even with AI handling, eventually got no sales? Say haha. Say haha. Do you know why? Very simple. If today you post something, right, even a lot of people inquiry, then you pump in the chatbot, and then the chatbot started to bombard the audience. Oh yeah, thanks for inquiry. This is the project. This is the product. This is the testimonial. All kind of things in the messenger. Am I right? In the chat. Then as a consumer, how many of you is like me? Like, oh, that's tons of information. It's okay. I'll read it later. I swipe it away. I go browse on other things. And I thought that I would come back, and eventually I did not come back at all. Yeah? How many of you say yes? That you are like me? Because that's not the way that you build connection with client. That's not how you do things. But most people, they do like this. And they thought that a lot of inquiry, a lot of customer, which means it's a good thing. No. The first criteria is you need to qualify the customer. Okay? And a lot of time, posting like that has limited information. You definitely have limited information. And the client, the moment they say, want to know more, PM, they really, really just want to know more, am I right? They're not telling you, hey, I'm interested to buy. Hey, can you tell me more? I'm interested to buy. No, right? You are not getting that kind of client. You are just getting more client trying to engage, trying to, like, hey, I want to see more. But the moment you pump in all the information, it's so hard to read. It's so hard to go through. So you lost a client like this. Okay? But actually, sometimes, right, the worst case is not just about this. The moment you run ads, especially let's say in Meta, okay, you looking for engagement. Do you know that the scary, the nightmare is always not because you not getting right customer. It's you are getting bought. All these are fake account. And there is literally an entire industry that their job is to create fake profile and then sell the profile for all the gray industry or whoever people that need it. Do you know that? And all this bot, right? All this fake account, right? How they going to be change from fake account become legit to the platform is they need to react to posts. They need to react like normally to posts. So a lot of time they will react on ads. So your ads will get tons of PM, does not mean your ads works. Instead, what we do, we use landing page. I'm going to explain further on landing page, right? All right, okay. But up to here, do you get me? Say get. All right. So, sometimes, right, people also ask me, Jeff, I'm selling, I don't know, maybe race-related things or maybe religion-related things. And I'm seeing some people that does not seem like my race or does not seem like my religion. Then I will always say is that, why do you care if the person pay? All right, you don't really need to filter religion or race. Doesn't matter. We are in Southeast Asia and we are in multiracial, multicultural places. But the most important things that you need to filter up is fake account, because fake account is gonna spend all your money, and it's gonna react to your posts, react to your ads, and ended up your AI thought that these are your client. Now that's the worst nightmare. Okay, ended up your ads you spend more. So and also private message, like I say, even you put in chatbot, all these things, you still need to go through each one of them, and it's gonna be very time consuming. And the way we do as a standard digital advertising process is always an ads to a landing page. So what is a landing page? Okay, and these pages like this, okay, pages like this that got nothing about other purpose like career about us, contact us, all these things. No, we don't put all these things. We just want them to do one thing and one thing only. Okay, we just want them to fill out, for example, okay, join our team, or maybe to join our physiotherapists. Okay, and the moment you look at landing pages like this, what do you feel? Do you feel comfortable to get the information? Yeah? Is it like too much information to read? No, right? Because it flows naturally. And also you can see testimonials, you can see customer photos, you can also see like videos at the same time. So these are landing page. But in landing page, few things you should never do is, one of the things is you should never have like, okay, like share our page and then bring them out. Hey, come on, you spend money, ask them to come in, and then again, you provide the link and let them go out. This is crazy. Okay, so that's why landing page is only one thing only. So some of you might ask, okay, landing pages, what's the difference of landing page and a website? Okay, how many of you don't know the difference? Give me an X. It's okay if you don't know, right? I will explain. Give me an X. Okay, good. Technically, it's a website. Okay, technically it's a website. but practically it's used differently. A website and almost even like e-store, most of the time website or e-store is not for new customer. It's for people that know you, that they will go to search about your name, or they come back to learn something, to want to know something more. So literally it's something like, if we say in offline, okay, it's your store. It's your shop. All right. So do I need to start a business, right? I mean, how many of you agree that if today I want to start a business, I need to save money, and then save money, then I need to rent a place, have my office, have my place, have my store, then I need to renovate, then I start the business. How many of you go through that? You think that this is a for sure process? Yes, then yes. You no, then say no. Okay, good. Right? No, right? You don't need to save money to have a store, then only you have customer. In fact, how you start? With a brochure, with a leaflet. Just printed brochure and printed leaflet and pass to people, or maybe even better, just one name card. Now that's your landing page. Do you understand? A landing page is for you to use it and throw it. Mother's Day, you create a landing page for Mother's Day. Father's Day, you create a landing page for Father's Day. One promo, Hari Raya, or maybe Chinese New Year, Christmas, you create different landing page, and then you use it and you throw it. You leave it. So you keep on creating multiple purpose landing page. Every single landing page serves one single purpose for one single type of audience. Do you get it? Say again. Yeah. So same things like this, or maybe even for recruitment, right? We got people that are using our tools to create a landing page like this. Okay. And one powerful thing about landing page is, okay, let me show you one sample. This is the sample that I really love most. Okay. I know all of you here, all right? A lot of you don't read Mandarin. Okay, you don't read Chinese word, right? But the moment you look at this, do you know what they sell? Yes? Do you know what they sell? And how many of you think that, hey, this is interesting, I would like to send my kid to there? How many of you say me? Say me? It's good, right? Training class, yes. So, yoga, all right? Yoga, or maybe even energy, all right? Energy healing. You don't read Mandarin, but the moment you look at it, you know. And even better, okay, this one, the moment I just scroll, I never even read, okay? I never even read. I scroll it, and then I saw this. And then I saw this. Do you guys think that definitely is I will say yes already for this? How many of you think that the credibility is there immediately? The trust is there. You think that this person is trustable. So the reason many people, right, today you want to you run ads and you does not get deep connection with the client is actually one keyword: trust. How are you going to build the trust? How are you going to show that you're trustable? That's why some people say that, oh, that's why you need to build your page. You need to, have a lot of content posting and stuff like that. Not necessary. My student, all of them, they can start with 0 followers and getting result. You don't really need to have a really active page and with followers. So the landing page is like a brochure. You use and you throw. And you are supposed to create a lot of landing page along the way. So the store is like passively waiting for people to come in. Am I right? But the landing page, okay, is actively reaching out to audience. Learn something, say aha. Okay, you can take a photo of this one, right? Screenshot, check, right? And of this process. In fact, if you want your ads to be good, if you want your ads to have good result, you need to go through this process repeatedly as much as possible. Okay? And we all know that like even for me, I got somebody that even greater than me. Am I right? I learned from somebody that spend for people 100 millions USD every year. Okay, this is the process. They that the moment you open up the backend, he showed me he got 5,000 to 10,000 different ads and different campaign running different creative and different landing pages. And that's how he spent 100 million USD worldwide. And the moment I say, oh, yeah, all right, I'm still a small potato. But a lot of people, the moment they run ads, they run one ads, two ads, oh, no result, they give up. They say ads is not for them. No, it's just that you didn't crack the code, because what you need is, you just need to go through this process a few more times. Once you get it, you can never unget, right? Once you're able to unlock it, you can never like reverse back already. You started to have more sales, new ways. But what you need is just different purpose, testing different purpose with different landing page. In my backend, my student, my client, all, they create tons of landing page. And my tools, I always say that you can create as much as possible. Go ahead and spam my server. I give you unlimited landing pages. Okay? But how many of you been through this kind of landing page setup before? Yes? How much does it charge? How much does it cost you if you get somebody to do that? Yeah? Type in the chat. Let me know. So a landing page, right? It is more diversity. Okay? It is more diverse. And it's more, and like the form itself, it will automatically filter up the audience. Fake account can never come in the landing page. Make sense? Unless targeted attack. I mean, like some people that are too free and then they just want to spam you. That's different. But the chatbot, those, they will not come in one. Okay? Yeah, around 500 to 1,000 landing page. Okay, but landing page like this, and even better, even if they can automate system, they can have e-store, like payment gateway, all these things, it's going to be more expensive. Am I right? But always, right, I always say this: no money in this world is too expensive. I mean, no costing in this world is too expensive if it solves your problem. Am I right? Money is not a problem. But you don't tell me that but the problem is no money. No. You don't have the way to make money. Not that you don't have way. Not the problem is money. All right, money is not a problem, but time consuming, efforts. Am I right? Okay, efforts. How many times you can repeat? Even if you get the cheapest 100 ringgit, can you create 10 landing page? Can you create 100 landing page to reach out to a market? How many of you started to see, yes, this is definitely a skill that you need to pick up yourself internally? Say me. This is a skill that you definitely need to pick up internally. Okay? Either you or your people have to do it. I got some students, they pass it to their kids, they pass it to their spouse, they pass it to their sister, brother, whoever it is. They work together and they must bring it in-house. Okay? And I'm going to show you this entire process, right? The problem is, even if you hire somebody to do it, it's going to take you 1 day, 2 days. The fastest, am I right? The longest could be 1 to 2 weeks. Fastest 1 to 2 days. But what if I'm going to show you that everything, these entire things can be done within 5 to 10 minutes? How many of you want to see? Say me. Okay? All right. Here we go. I've been telling you guys, I got the tools. And the tools is called Ads Helper, which is our company name. Okay? And these tools, just now I did show you, right? The first 3 steps, banners, landing page, and ads. The first 3 steps is one of the most important things. Okay? After that, then once your ads is up, then only you can collect leads, you can analyze, you can retarget, you can do whatever it is. But a lot of people, they actually give up here. Okay? They actually give up this part. So don't do that. Okay? I'm gonna make sure that you guys, every single one of you can do that. Here we go. Okay, are you ready? Thumbs up. Ready? Turn on camera. I want to see you. Right? More camera on. Okay, good. So you want to create a banner? Just go ahead and click new ads and generate with AI. Okay, so whatever language that you want, here we got multiple language, and let's go with English. And let's say I'm selling beauty serum. Okay, I'm selling a product. Okay, beauty serum. Beauty serum for anti-aging, especially for women. Okay, if I got some others, let's say my product photos, if I got customer testimonials, all these things, I can just upload and the videos. But even if I don't, okay, even if I don't have, I can always just click generate. All right, without all these things, I just type in one single prompt, and my system will start to work on the banner design for you already. Okay, so you just sit back and chill. Actually, last time, right, I still gonna show you how you do and drag and drop and stuff like that. But nowadays, no need. And of course, nowadays we got plenty of tools. GPT, Gemini, they can generate banners. But a lot of time we want the banners, we want the design, but you will want it editable. That you can edit it yourself. You can change it to your own photo. All right? Am I right? How many of you think that this is good enough? Yeah, good. And not just that. Okay, this is just banner. And all these things, of course, you can edit it, you can change it, you can change the photo, you can just change the color, whatever you want. And next step is landing page. I mean, I put zero effort in the banner design at all. And then next step, I just go directly in landing page already. Okay? And these tools, 100% developed by our own. And even the structure, we feed it with the landing pages, with the data, because we've seen so many landing pages. What works, what doesn't work. We know the structure. What do you need to put in? All right? What need to be in there? It's never about just the copywriting. Are you providing enough information? Are you building enough trust? Now, everything, my hands is here, is moving now. Building the landing page for me. How many of you think that this is awesome? Say awesome. Yeah? I do nothing. I'm doing nothing here. I mean, I literally just press next and it started to work for me. Let's wait for it to finalize. Okay. No, I mean, it's good to born at this age, right? I mean, like to in this era, right? You can do a lot of things, It really working the entire full landing page for me, even for the photos and image generation. And yeah, there you go. Okay, your entire landing page is done. So you got the product, you got the like the copywritings, the sellings, okay, even clinical proven, tells you you should have all these things. If you have your own photo, please replace it. Don't use AI photo because that's not gonna build trust. But imagine that if you're gonna mix AI photos with real photos, some are real photos, some are customer photos, some customer happy photos. This part I'm expecting you to change to your own before after photo. Okay, so you can easily edit it. All right, you can easily edit it. And also, customer satisfaction photos, all the copywriting is done for you already. It's done for you, totally done for you. And even for this part, all right, if you don't want, let's say, this part, if you want this part, then you can turn on. If you don't want, then you can just change it. And you can always tie with the payment setting. So we support those major payment gateway in Malaysia, Singapore, and Philippines, and even Indonesia. Okay, so all the major payment gateway is already implemented for you. So what you need is purely just putting in the key, the secret. I mean, like for Stripe is secret key, or maybe for PayPal is with email. Okay, email. All right. So, but of course, you can always just preview it. And the best part is, tablet, mobile phone, automatically fit for you. How many of you think that this is crazy? This is good? Yeah? Do you like it so far? Do you like it? And even better, okay, I'm gonna take it to another level. Today, we are in multi-racial, multicultural cities and country. I want to change this entire landing page that I already finalized, developed. I want to change the language. Can I change? Just click, translate, everything done. Okay, you need to learn nothing, you know. Last time we still need to, I still got a part of courses to teach about, how you're going to, do landing page, what's the keywords, what's the title and stuff like that. Now I only teach you title on day one, and then after that I ask you to use this tool done. So the super title that you create, you put it in here, all right, as an opening, as a beginning. You put it in the banners itself, okay? So there you go. Ta-da! Bahasa. All right? There you go, Bahasa. Simple. How many of you think that, yes, it's so simple? Oh yeah, one more tip for all of you, okay? In landing page, never ever put multiple language. You know why? Because different type of audience, you should create different type of landing page. Then you will sell according to their language and their taste. So never ever multiple language, because it's gonna wasting the space. You're gonna take up the space. No point doing that. Okay, only one language. Because after all, the moment you run ads here, you go, let's say publish to Facebook, right? So you can always put the setting on the language. So here, very simple. Third step, you can always just easily link up with your ads account, okay? And put a budget, whatever city you are at. I will always recommend like around 10 USD or anything equivalent, okay? Around 10 USD. Let's say in Kuala Lumpur, okay? Let's say Malaysia. Put in the city, all right? Put in the language, okay? Let's say English. There you go, all right? Adjust the age. You can always adjust the age here. And of course, man, woman, or whatever it is. There you go. You can see here. Even the copywriting, we already write for you. Even the title here, Discover Ageless Beauty Today. See, we write it for you already. AI generated for you guys already. How many of you think that another round of wow? Type it wow. Okay. After you run your ads, what you can do? Okay, the moment you click publish, it's up already, okay? It's up already. So you just need to wait for Facebook to review or Google to review, whatever it is. So after you run your ads, you can even see the stats here. Oh, okay. Here. Insights. Okay. Demographic settings here. All right, you can see everything here. And not just that, all your sales, you're going to be here. All your orders is going to be here. And even better, actually, we got auto reply chatbot built in for you, included. But again, I never want you guys to focus on this one, because focus on bid and focus on your funnel, your getting customer is so much more important than this Autobot things. All right. And of course, we also got broadcast, but this one is Messenger lah. This one mainly for Facebook. We are actually working on WhatsApp AI reply. How many of you want that? Say me. WhatsApp AI reply. We are actually working on that already. Okay. I already saw my like first try and everything. But a lot of time when we design tools like AdHelper, we focus on one thing. It's never about the features. Am I right? It's always about how simple it is for you to use. I don't want to develop all kind of things and make it like, ooh, wow, you got a lot of features. No. Are you going to use it all? Most importantly, I want to make sure every single one of you can achieve result, can just follow it and just click, done. Okay? And not just that. One more new function that we have. You guys want to see? Say more. Okay, some of you wanted to make your page, make your Facebook page, your Insta page, all right, to be active, right, constantly, like got content posting. Am I right? And some of you, right, is paying marketers to do this, just constantly posting something. Or maybe you yourself is marketer, that you are getting orders from people, right? You are doing for people. And we actually got this function, which is what we call post management. You can easily create posts. Let's say, all right, again, beauty, all right, English. And let's say we talk about beauty and anti-aging related. Okay, I can just click generate. And just wait. Yeah, I got nothing to talk about this because just like that. It's as simple as that. Okay, then we will generate for you and even arrange the date, schedule a date for you. All right, the topics itself, today, tomorrow, Thursday, and of course you can go on. You can generate more. And what you need is just sit back and wait. We generate everything. The content posting itself for you. All right, like me, I always say that, okay, I sit back and drink my water. It's really funny, right? Nowadays, right, we don't need to talk so much. AI done everything. Okay, but actually we do a lot of things. We find the prompt behind it, all this. You don't really need to learn. Okay, you don't. Do I even talk about prompt? No, right? I never even talk about prompt. I talk about common sense. I talk about the thoughts that you should go in directly. So here, the post message, we wrote it for you. Even the hashtag, all these things is there already. Okay, and then this will be the post. Okay, debunking anti-aging myth. Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So these are the things that you can actually let it run. Okay, so these are the things that you can actually start having. And then the moment you finalize it, you can always still go in, edit. You see it? All right, you can always go in, edit it, and change it to whatever you wanted. You can also change to your own product photos if possible, because this is to help you to get inspiration. How many of you agree that a lot of times, right, we spend a lot of energy in thinking how to make things perfect? Yeah? So this function will help you to solve all these things. And not just that, even if you want to put in testimonial and stuff, so we will be able to generate the format for you. Okay, so all this design is done. Okay, all this design is done. So it will post, right? You will post it the moment you click schedule post. Okay, after you click schedule post, then you can manage it. And here you can choose the page that you have. You can choose all the pages that you have. So literally, you can just go on and click and click and click and generate entire months post content for yourself, for your own business, or for your client. And guys, for those marketers, right, I know that in this room, right, so the landing page that you create from AdHelper, you can sell 500 ringgit, right? Okay, you can collect $500. This page management, you can collect another 300 maybe per month. How many of you think that this is good? Say good. Okay, so this channel, you can always add channel. We up to date, we support Facebook and Instagram. Okay, other platform is going to come. Okay, for now, we support these 2 platforms. All right, up to here, that's what we are. Okay, that's what we are, because we are always focusing simplicity and speed. Okay, and yeah, I already demoed to you guys, and that's AdHelper. And we started many years ago with banner generator, but now with AI. Okay, and we started with landing page, and now also with AI. We started with ad publishing and even got AI. Soon, by end of this year, you will see the AdHelper is going to move to another level. Many of you heard about these words about AI agent, right? In fact, I'm foreseeing that we will be jumping out. You don't really need AI agent. If there is one tools that already done it all to serve the one solid purpose. How many of you agree that this will be good? Say agree. Yeah? Okay. And post management as well. All right. Auto reply, chatbot, you have already. Okay. And that's all the result that our client create. Because why? I always believe one thing. Give ordinary people the right tools and they will design and build the most extraordinary things. And I believe that each one of you is also like this. Because if today you want to go for a gold mine, right? Okay, gold mining, right? You will definitely use the tools. Am I right? How many of you will use the tools or you will use the bare hands? Type in tools if you use the tools. All right? You need the tools. But in fact, you should not just use tools. You should use the most advanced tools. Because the one that able to use most advanced tools is going to beat it all. There's nothing that people are going to leave it for us. Either you grab it or you leave it for somebody else to grab it. Am I right? This is the market. This is how it is. If you go for a war, you will not want to go with bare hands. You will want to go with the most advanced technology. Okay, and that's why we wanted to develop something, but yet still, I always come back to this one crucial. There's tons of tools out there. I could always develop a very, very awesome, full of features tools, but we always reluctant to do that because making things complete is easy, but making things simple is hard. How many of you agree? Say yes. All right, it's hard. But I want you guys to have a tools that's so simple that you can capture market. And I believe all of you will be able to create extraordinary things. And up to here, can I know how many of you love Ads Helper already? You love the tools that I just showed you. That means love. Yeah? Okay, for those that don't love, right? It's okay, you can click the button. There's a button called leave in the Zoom. Okay? Yeah. We put a lot of efforts trying to make things easy and simple for people. Okay? And you know what? Trust me in one thing, okay? It's never about the design, how beautiful the design is. It's never about, like some people, they develop a landing page, they're trying to make it as fancy as possible. No, that's wrong. In fact, that will bring down your conversion rate. So the way that we do our landing page or whatever the banner or whatever it is, right? That's the reason behind it. We even trying to make it so simple. And the interface itself, the design itself, the layout itself is simple but yet tidy. So that your message, your product message, your services message can deliver easily. It's never about how beautiful it is. It's always about how fast you can create. Now, can we create tons of selling now? Real fast. How many of you think that, yes, you can do it now? Say me. You can create 10 landing page, 100 landing page, no problem. But it's not just about landing page. It's about ads. It's about your post management, everything. Okay? And can you imagine how much money it saves for you? Yeah? How many of you can imagine this? That I can save a lot of money. Say, give me a dollar sign. Give me a dollar sign. Yeah? Okay? So, traditional methods, okay? If you hire agency, of course, again, if today your business, all right, you already got an agency, you can always work on something hybrid and then work with them. Okay? But for those that if you want to cut down your costing, first thing, if you can always take the money that you hire agency, right? And then pump into the ads with the ads that you created yourself. Am I right? And even better, all the settings. Just now you did see that, I don't have much setting, am I right? Because we already set it for you, 50%, 80% of it, we already set it for you. I don't even talk about pixel. I don't even talk about tracking. I don't even talk about all these things. Because we already tested, we know what is work, what does not work, and we know what a beginner needs. Okay? If today your budget is not like super high, like over 6 figures per month, then AdHelper is perfect for you. Okay, because why? You just take the money that you spend and then you do it yourself, and then you put the money into ads. I'm sure you will see some result. Okay, you don't have to pay all these things, hire designer, copywriter, no, nothing already. Okay, and you can spend 10 times lower and get 10 times better result. All right, like I say, all right, use the money that you are supposed for marketing, pump in the ads, improve the traffic, bring in crowd, throw in the right baits. After you test it, then you talk about how you're going to multiply it. Okay, do that first. It's so easy. How many of you say easy here? Say easy. All right. Again, there's nobody in this world who knows how to sell your products. And remember, please do not leave the power of creating wealth in someone else's hand. Okay? Up till now, all right, how many of you here would say that, hey, Jeff, I want a good offer from you for these tools? How many of you want a good offer from me? It's okay if you don't want, it's all right. How many of you want? Say me. Let me see how many. All right, type in if you want to see. All right? Okay. So for AdHelper, some of you already see our, you go to our website, you will see the Pro without AI is 67 per month. Okay, 67 USD per month without AI. But even without AI, you will get, all right, you will still able to save all this, right? Because you can able to create your own landing page, create your own banners and stuff like that. Okay, you still got the email marketing, you still got a message board, and you don't need any web hosting. No web hosting here. Literally, I mean, like the money you are paying, the web hosting is already included. All right, and you get unlimited landing page, unlimited banners, unlimited customer. Okay, and today only, I'm gonna do one thing for you guys. Okay, this is our package that you can see from our website. 67 for non-AI, 94 for AI. But if you come in next 3 hours, okay, if you come in next 3 hours, I'm gonna give you free upgrade. Okay, I'm gonna give you free upgrade. First upgrade is a first bonus. I'm going to give you all the videos that I have before. That just now, some of you came in early, right? You saw that video. That's one of the video. The super title is also one of the video. I'm going to pump in everything in your e-learning in your AdHelper account so that you can watch it unlimitedly. Okay, the first bonus I'm giving you. The next one, this workshop, you are welcome to come back unlimitedly. Provided if I start to collect money, start to charge in future, you still can come in for free for whoever AdHelper user. Cool? All right, good. Up to here, do you like it? Say good. All right? Or you want more? Say more. You want more? More bonus? Okay. Another one, unlimited guidance for my team. Okay, but this one with one condition. Please treat my team like a human. Okay, my team at this moment, of course, we did apply AI, but my team is there behind it to to monitor and to assist, and my team is there very helpful one. But I don't serve kings. I serve friends. Okay, I serve friends. I don't serve kings, because I know is, if you cannot even treat somebody that's trying to help you nicely, most likely you cannot treat your customer nicely. Most likely you cannot provide a good service or good value to your customer. Okay, treat my people nicely. I guarantee you they will give their best to serve you. Okay, and not just that. Yesterday I did talk about the Excel sheet. Am I right? Okay, the Excel sheet, the customer base, audience. I'm gonna give you the templates. Okay, by the end of this, these 4 days, after the end of the 4 days, right? For whoever that take down this, subscribe to AdHelper. Okay, and it's going to be giving to you, right? Whoever that subscribe to us. So 67 or 94, don't need to think. Just go for 67 only. Because why? Another offer, another bonus for you guys is the 67 is going to be free upgrade to AI. Yay? How many of you want the AI? Type in AI. You only need to pay 67 and you get AI. Good. But there is a reason why we need to separate it. AI is costing server CPU power. Okay, GPU power. The server cost is high. Last time, the cost is, let's say the cost is something. Now the cost is 4 times higher. But still, I want you guys to create result. That's my only purpose for the next 1 year or 1 to 2 years, okay? I want you guys to create as much result as possible. So I'm going to open up this AI to use it. But of course, I'm expecting nobody exploiting me. Am I right? But you can feel free to just create whatever you need. But again, according to my experience, always use real unprofessional photos is better than AI photos. But AI photos, AI copywriting, all these things is to help you to get inspired. All right, to help you to get inspired, to help you to move nearer to your goal. So, and for those that today, if you decided that, hey, Jeff, I want to go long-term with you, okay, yearly, AdHelper yearly. You say that, hey, Jeff, I can go yearly. I'm going to give you extra. How many of you want extra here? That means extra. Okay, one more round, extra. I want to see how many of you still listening. Okay, yearly package. Original AdHelper Pro AI yearly is 940 USD. So literally, you don't pay for 12 months, you only pay for 10 months. Okay, our yearly package is always pay for 10 months. So now you don't go with 940, you don't go with 800. Okay, it's not something like 67 multiplied by 12. You only go with 670 USD. Okay, and I'm going to give you a further flexibility. If you go with yearly, okay, listen real carefully. If you go with yearly, you get 2 choices. One, the first one-time payment, I'm going to take off another 100 USD. Or if you go with you installment, 168, 4 times. Okay, which means continuously 4 months, you will be paying 168, 168, and 168. All right, and then the moment you start 168, you already started your entire year. After that, you will enjoy the entire account for the 1 full 12-month years. Okay, or you can always, if you want to save more, you want to, like literally can help you to save up to 370. So you can just go with one-time payment, 570. Okay, and for those that go with yearly package, I'm going to give you something special, even next level, even further. Okay, even something extra. All right. The next extra is, I've been talking about baits and offers. All right. I have a class that called Maximizing Sales with Irresistible Offer. In this class, I will tell you what you really need in details. All right. Every single step. What is every single element? What is the things that you need for creating a good offer? And it's never just about value stacking. Many people, they thought that creating an offer is just value stacking. No, if you stack like that, you might, if you stack without the right knowledge, you might make things worse. Okay, so I want to give this free for all of you that go into yearly, and not just that. Okay, I bring in another step, which is my creative director. He have this class called High Traffic Conversion. Because I got videos, the ads that we have, the videos that we have, I got videos that been shooting like a few years ago, and then even after 2 to 3 years, it still works. Why? Because there is a format, a formula, a framework of how we do the videos. And I will get him to share this framework on how to edit it, how to do it right, how to create the bait, how you create the hook, how you put it in together. And this entire framework passed to all of you. And we might even bring it to another level, which is with AI. All right. We are working on things. Right. So this going to be for you as well. 2 class intensive trainings And if today you are looking for fast cash injection, you will not want to miss the irresistible offer crafting. Okay. And this 2 class is going to add in free for all of you. And not just that, just now we talked about the framework, right? So in video creating, you need scripting. Am I right? You need scripting. Don't worry. We will also prepare a script bot. All right. A custom GPT script bot for you guys to generate your own version of script. So that what you need is just follow a framework, follow a script, and then do the shooting or do the editing. Then you get it done, everything. All right. And there you go. You have 2 choices. Okay. Either you go with monthly or you go with yearly. And it is only limit to tonight only. And whoever, if you got facing like, okay, my credit card is not with me or whatever it is, at least click the link to lock offer. Click WhatsApp link to lock offer. Okay, click the WhatsApp link, or you can just go in, click the link of the landing page, create account first. Then we will know that, okay, you really want, you lock the offer. Then maybe tomorrow, okay, my team will engage with you to help you to settle whatever you need. Clear? If you clear, can I have a thumbs up on screen? Yep, clear? So if today you want to go with monthly, just go ahead with 6-7, still get the free upgrade. If you want the accelerate plan, okay, you want to learn more, you want to have extra more, okay, just go with the one-time payment or 168 for 4 times. This is a super deal that I can create for you guys. And I genuinely think that, if you want to bring your business to the next level, you need to have a good bait and good offer and just go with it. This is some things that I never, I won't open it up often. Okay. And I will be strictly, you can test me, don't worry. Okay. You can test me, but I will be strictly, if today you never lock your offer, you never let my team know that you want it, you will not have this offer anymore after tomorrow. Okay. Or after this workshop. You will never have it. Okay. And just go ahead and click on the link to lock the deal now if this is something that you think that you wanted. Okay. All right. Good. Before we go off, can I have more of your camera on first? Yeah. More camera on. Okay. So let me know on the screen, okay? Let me know on the screen. Turn on your camera. Did I do a good job today or I did a very bad job today? Good job or bad job? All right, okay, thank you, all right? So I also want to say one thing, so, okay, you did a good job as well. All right, listen to me until the end. So you already complete 50% of it. Tomorrow is going to be intense, okay? Tomorrow is going to be, up till now, I only talk about first and also one of the most important strategy. Tomorrow, I'm going to pump in another 7 strategy that going to empower it, okay, going to amplify the effects. So make sure you don't miss it. And the day after tomorrow, I'm going to share with you the psychological structure, all right, human psychological structure on what you can use it and you can implement into your business. At least you understand what your customer thinking, all right? So all of this, right, is going to be given to you, but make sure you will not miss it. How many of you says that I will be there? Say me, right? I will be there tomorrow. Say me. I mean me. More. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow. Okay. And those that want the offer, just go ahead and click a link. And don't miss this offer because it's not going to come back anymore. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I will not promoting this. I will not giving it, only today. Okay, don't miss it. Strongly recommend you not miss it. Okay.